ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Hello and good evening. Thank you for joining us on this May 1st, 2025. I'm Suleiman Talash. Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar Khan met with the returnees in Spin Boldak district of Kandahar province and welcomed them. Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar Khan praised the freedom, pride and independence of the country and assured that the Islamic Emirate would provide all facilities to solve the problems of the returnees. The Deputy Prime Minister also said that Afghans should unite to serve their religion and homeland and called on international aid organizations to cooperate with the returnees. Foreign Minister Maulavi Amir Khan Muttaqi, in a meeting with the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Qatar, expressed hope that the two countries will increase the level of diplomatic relations in the near future. In this meeting, Mohammed bin Abdulaziz Al Khalifi expressed his readiness to assist Afghanistan and stressed that a mechanism for regular communication between the foreign ministries of the two countries will be established for better monitoring of affairs. Here is the rest of the story.
Foreign Minister Maulawi Amir Khan Muttaqi met with the Foreign Affairs Minister of Qatar, Mohammed bin Abdulaziz Al Khalifi, during his visit to that country. In this meeting, the two sides discussed bilateral relations, expanding cooperation in various fields, and some regional issues.
The Minister of Foreign Affairs of Afghanistan described relations with Qatar as positive and expressed hope that the two countries would elevate their level of diplomatic engagement shortly.
Hafiz Ahmad Takal said that in this meeting, an agreement was reached on close cooperation and visits between various organizations of the two countries.
Mohammed bin Abdulaziz Al Khalifi expressed Qatar's readiness to assist Afghanistan in the fields of culture, health, sports and labor, and emphasized the need to establish a structured mechanism of regular communication between the foreign ministries of both countries to ensure effective follow-up of the affairs.
On the other hand, a number of analysts consider the foreign minister's visit to Qatar a success and add that this country can pave the way for international community to interact with Islamic Emirate.
Qatar can play a constructive role in facilitating Afghanistan's relations with the international community, provided that the Islamic Emirate's stance convinces Qatari officials. In that case, the Islamic Emirate could also gain international support, attract aid, and establish diplomatic ties.
Maulawi Amir Khan Muttaqi had previously traveled to United Arab Emirates and met with his counterpart to discuss bilateral relations and development of economic cooperation and regional issues.
The Afghan delegation led by Torkham Commissioner Mullah Abdul Jabbar Hikmat held a meeting with the Pakistani Commissioner and relevant officials to resolve several problems and issues. In this meeting, the issues of lifting restrictions on the movement of patients, better treatment of patients and refugees, creating necessary facilities in the trade sector, and granting permission to refugee vehicles without a TAD document, in addition to several other important issues were discussed. At the end of this meeting, both sides expressed their confidence in cooperation in resolving existing problems. The Director General of the National Environmental Protection Agency, Maulavi Matiul Haq Khalis, met with Takayoshi Kuromiya, the Japanese ambassador to Kabul. During the meeting, Maulavi Matiul Haq Khalis said that the Japan should request environmental conventions to resume Afghanistan's suspended environmental projects and invite Afghanistan to international forums as an active member. Mr. Khalis also asked the Japanese ambassador to assist Afghanistan in the development of environmental equipment, short-term and long-term capacity building programs. At the same time, the Japanese ambassador assured cooperation in the resumption of Afghanistan's suspended environmental projects in related areas. Deputy Minister of Agriculture Maulavi Sadr Azam Usmani, during his visit to Tehran, met with Iranian Agriculture Minister. During the meeting, Mr. Nouri expressed interest in enhancing joint agricultural cooperation and offered technical support to Afghanistan. Mr. Sadr Azam Osmani welcomed the growth of economic relations between the two countries over the past 3 years, noting that continued collaboration could lead to new agricultural and livestock projects. The General Director of the National Environmental Protection Agency, Maulavi Matiul Haq Khalis, met with Ali Reza Bekdali, the Iranian ambassador to Kabul. The National Environmental Protection Agency says that in this meeting, both sides emphasized their commitment to developing cooperation, especially in the field of environmental protection. During this meeting, Mr. Bekdali emphasized the importance of strengthening relations between the two countries and assured his country's support for improving the environmental situation in the region. The Deputy Minister of Industry and Commerce, Maulavi Ahmadullah Zahid, in Tashkent met with the Deputy Minister of Industry, Investment and Trade of Uzbekistan to strengthen economic cooperation between the two countries. The meeting discussed the development of economic relations between the two countries, solving the problems of Afghan traders, and establishing a joint trade center. The Uzbek side has pledged to take joint steps to develop economic cooperation, and a high-level delegation led by the country's Minister of Industry, Investment and Trade will visit Kabul next month. Higher Education Minister Sheikh Nida Muhammad Nadim, in addition to visiting various departments of Kabul University of Education, also attended a meeting of the university's academic council. The Ministry of Higher Education says that Mr. Nadim heard the problems and demands of university officials and professors at the academic council meeting and assured them of addressing them. And the final one is that Maulavi Sher Muhammad Sharif has been officially introduced as the new governor of Zabul province. The Ministry of Interior Affairs says that Maulavi Sher Muhammad Sharif, in his introduction ceremony, called Zabul a stronghold of jihad and promised to serve its people as a servant. That's all for tonight. Thank you so much for being with us. Have a good night.
ساتوی پسرو وینو دا شهیدانو کور دا باتورانو کور دا باتورانو کور دا باتورانو کور دا باتورانو کور ساتوی پسرو وینو دا شهیدانو کور دا